not expect it at all, especially with how my pre-boards went. And math was not going well at all. I was getting a consistent 5, and I did not expect a 7 in math. So no, I did not expect it. Funny story though, when I was getting my results, I had COVID, and I had if you know, one of those anti-nasal congestions up my nose, and Deepa ma'am called me asking me, where are you? Why is no one here yet? And I told her about it. And turns out my dad and her were teaming up on surprising me with the result. And I was so shocked. It was as if I was healed in the next 10 minutes. I was so shocked to know. But no, I did not expect it initially. I did get a predicted 45 in the sense like I got 7s on my subjects on my predicted, but I didn't think I was going to be able to achieve that. And now that it has happened, it's I'm very proud of myself and everyone who's helped me get here. My schooling journey, contradictory to what many would say about the IBDP program, it was quite fun. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I think it was mostly because of my friends who are fun-loving and also academically focused. We had a lot of fun doing school together. My parents would tell me about their schooling experience, about how it was always about being outside and playing games and at the same time juggling your academics together and traveling long distances. I did not have that experience, but the fun aspect I did not miss out on. With the pandemic and everything, I'm pretty sure a lot of students have not had the opportunity like me to enjoy the kind of schooling experience I have had. So I'm very grateful for the friends I've had, for the fun times we've had, and this wonderful journey. Yes. The thing is, I came into IBDP after graduating IGCSE, and the thing about IGCSE was I was still 15 at the time I gave my mocks for IGCSE, because we didn't exactly write the exams. But the thing is, we didn't have independence to research about what we want. I signed up for a competition called Cambridge Upper Secondary Science Competition that's organized by Cambridge, but the pandemic happened and it got cancelled off. We had our research ready, we had everything ready, but it got cancelled off. The thing about IB was we, through all our IAs and our extended 4,000 word essay, right? So we get the freedom to do what we like in academia. And that was something that really attracted me. And also, the thing with languages I really like in the IB is the emphasis on global issues. I have always loved debate, and I've been a part of many debate events, and that focus on global issues really attracted me to the IBDP program. So I guess the academic freedom and the emphasis on global issues is what did it for me to choose IBDP. Right. So if you don't mind, I'll share a small story with you about how. I was initially going to do my extended essay in English, because at the time, in year 1, I was already afraid with all the terminologies that came, DOK, EE, IA, and all the deadlines that were posted for us by Deepa ma'am. I got really scared. So my focus was, let me score well. I don't know about the academic. It's ironic that I just talked about academic freedom. But the thing is, at the time, I really wanted to score well. That was my main priority. So I'm like, from the previous results, English is scoring well in extended essay. Maybe I should take English. So the thing about English was, I had my book ready, I had my topic ready for the extended essay. All I needed was the approval. But I still felt a sense of discomfort with English, because English is not my forte subject. I like English, but it's not my forte. I don't know if I want to write 4,000 words about an English topic. So to clear my dilemma, I thought of talking to my academic counselor. She was not available at the time, and coincidentally on the same floor I met Deepa ma'am, and I told Deepa ma'am about my issue. I was quite distressed. She could see through my facial expression I was quite distressed, and she just asked me to sit down and talk to her about it. Something I love about Deepa ma'am, she will, if she finds anyone in distress, she will ask them to come and talk about it. Anyways, besides the point. So then I told her about my issue, that I'm uncomfortable with doing English, but I think it's scoring. So I asked her advice on, what would be better for me. And she told me very clearly in Hindi, that too very casually, do what you like, because it's a 4,000 word essay. You have to put your heart into it. And if you don't like it, there's no point of doing it. And I think that's advice I would give my juniors as well, right?
Yeah.
That if you are not interested in something, I don't think you should take it up for your extended essay. And I took that risk. It's a part of the GIIS pedagogy. It's a part of the IBDP pedagogy as well, that you have to be a risk taker. I took that risk and I got a 31 or 34 in my extended essay. So I'm very happy with how that turned out, and it has taught me that I do have to take the risks if I want to achieve something. About the topic, I'm sorry, I've been talking a lot.
It's okay. It's very interesting to see your
Thank
experience.
you. Something I've learned from my childhood about facing challenges is make the best of what you have. Make the best use of whatever resources are available to you. And that's exactly what I did. We're living in a technological world. We all have phones. We all have different apps. And I'm pretty sure you would relate to this, that spending 4 hours, 5 hours on calls with your friends. Yeah, so the thing about the pandemic was I really reconnected with a lot of people I had not talked to during IGCSE. I got my friendship stronger since we were playing online games and calling at the same time. It was fun. But I think the most important thing the pandemic has done for me is given me the time to reflect and think about who I am as a person, what I'm becoming. Because I couldn't imagine doing this without the pandemic. 2 years of IGCSE for my age was still quite stressful, taking 9 subjects, and moving on to IBDP immediately like the other batches would have been difficult, and not enough. I wouldn't have enough time to think about the adulting process I'm going through, right? So I started journaling during the pandemic to help understand myself and my emotions, help understand the emotional environment around me. I started doing music. I started songwriting and singing during the pandemic, so that's something I unlocked as such during the pandemic. Yeah. So I'm very grateful for the time I had, because I'm pretty sure many kids around the world did not get the same resources as I did, and many had to go through very difficult times with the number of cases that were happening and the complications that followed. So I'm grateful for the time and resources I had. I guess that's the only reason I was able to cope with the pandemic. Yeah. Right, so the teachers have always made me feel like home. I've never felt alienated at school. I've always felt like this is where I'm comfortable. I think the school does that too. With the infrastructure that we have now at PG Smart Campus, I've always felt comfortable learning, because my parents tell me about how they had no air condition, and no matter how hot the day got, they just had to do it. And I'm privileged to have fully air-conditioned school, to have learning spaces where I can slack with my friends, do my essays in silence, and not many people talk about this, but I really love the nest area. I really like the nest area.
Right.
My friends sit there for lunch sometimes, or just talking, or like we need a walk, to get away from things. The nest area is a really comfortable place. It has greenery, and I like that personally. So the school has given us a good physical environment to study in. As for the teachers, I would especially like to commend Anju ma'am and Deepika ma'am, if they're listening to this podcast, for going through my essays and projects line by line many times. And these are not short projects, these are really long essays. And they went through it line by line, pointing out each and every mistake to make sure that I would get through and do well. So I'm very grateful for their patience and how do I put it? For the effort, I would say.
That's a good word.
Yeah. Effort, I think, would be fitting here, because you have 40 students. I can't imagine, because you have so many students to you, and to go through each essay line by line, that's a lot. So yeah, I'm quite grateful that they put in the work for one student and everyone else, and gave them individual feedback. I'm very grateful for that. Sure. As I mentioned, started music during the pandemic. I didn't sing properly. Even now, it's not proper as such, but I didn't sing as much before the pandemic. And when I got in, when the pandemic happened, I was listening to a lot more music because I had the time. I was listening to a lot more, and I was like, my mother and I have performed before on multiple occasions, and I just thought I should start over again. So I knew one software that I could work on music with. I started working on that. I learned how to do editing and processing, production, vocal production, and harmonies. I love harmonies. I'm just putting it out there. So I started doing that, and I came out with my first track, which was Take Me Back. It's a cover of The Night We Met by Lord Huron. And everyone loved it, and I was so shocked.
That's so cool.
I was so shocked that it got such a good response, and from there I've been slowly working my way up. I've released 2 tracks on YouTube, 1 track on Instagram. They're all covers. My original music is still in the works. I think the last time I gave a podcast, I said this as well. I had to put things on hold during my IB exams. Yeah. So I'm restarting songwriting now, and it's exciting. It's exciting to be back in the music process. Most of all, I think that I personally love the technical work that goes into music processing. So mixing, audio fading, I love doing all that. I love matching vocals with each other. I love doing that. Yeah. So I think it's just something I discovered that I like. Yeah. Oh my, I'm not ready. But okay, sure. My grandparents recently had their Golden Jubilee anniversary, and I had a performance there. So I will sing a few lines in Konkani because I remember the song. It's called Mujhe Rani, Mujhe Moga, which means my queen, my love, in English. So here's how it goes. Mujhe Rani, Mujhe Moga, तुझे तोळ्यान सोता ठाव फुला फुलांक पुशीत आयलो फुला फुलांक पुशीत आयलो तुझे माझे प्रीतीचो गाव मुझे राणी मुझे मोगा तुझे तोळ्यान सोता ठाव. I am an avid plane spotter and a flight simmer. A lot of people know this about me because I'm quite, as people say, I'm built different, but I don't think so because let me share a small incident with you. So whenever my friends and I hang out on the beach, we live close to the airport, right? So if a plane's passing by, I can tell by the sound which one it is. So
oh my God.
Yeah, I'm very, very interested in aviation. I'm obsessed. So I flight sim, which is you fly a plane on a simulator. Yeah. I've been doing it since I was 8.
Wow, that's commendable.
Yeah. That's one interest, and I've recently taken up cooking. Not much success with it, but moving forward. Yes, I did get enough opportunities to explore my talents, especially I think you would know if you've listened to my previous podcast. I was a part of the GIIS Shekhar Giani program. I got a lot of singing opportunities. I got training opportunities. I have had 2 performances at the school at big events in front of ministers. So I've had opportunities from the school. And I got the opportunity to be the president of the astronomy club as well, which is another one of my aerospace is my interest, so space is included in that. And I got to organize events related to astronomy. What I liked is that a lot of people showed support when we organize the events, because we have a lot of debate events at school. And I was a bit skeptical about having a physics-related event, but it turned out to be a success. And yeah, the school gave me the freedom to do whatever I would like with my club and my interest as the direction I wanted to take the interest in. It gave me the platform to do that. So I'm grateful for
right.
that. I've always been firm about which stream I would go into. I've been yammering on about it to my teachers as well. At the moment, I will not be going into uni anytime soon because I have national service and I'm just starting in the next 2 weeks actually. So national service is up ahead. After that, I am planning to apply to the US or Singapore in aerospace engineering, possibly a double major in business administration. I'm interested in business as well. Same thing I've been saying this entire podcast is have a passion. Know what you like and not what you like, what you love. Know what you love. Whatever it is, be it whatever, however stigmatized it is or however difficult it may be to reach there, love something and do that and pursue it. Make sure you have a vision ahead of you. My mother believes very strongly in the law of attraction, which is if you knock on a door, it will be open to you, and if you ask, then you will receive it. So my mother strongly believes in that. She actually manifested this score. I didn't expect it. She manifested it for me. So she always tells me, have a vision board, have something you want to see yourself become. That's also how business works. Have a vision statement, have a mission statement, see where you want to be. And I think that's important if you want to make it big. I'm not big yet as such, getting there, but I think that's how you get there. You have something ahead of you and you keep following it until you get there. Oh wow, this is difficult because okay, I will not explain.
Yes.
Most favorite is physics. Least favorite, sorry Anjali ma'am, chemistry.
In one word.
Nurturing. Flight swimming. Flying a plane. Yeah.
Okay.
Making conch sounds. Making error logs really helped. If you make a mistake in a past paper, copy the question and the answer, paste it on a Word document, go through those mistakes again and again and again. It works magic. Oh no. This is hard. This is so hard. Flying a plane. Dream musical stage would be our home stadium, the National Stadium. I would love to perform there. Dream performance, perform in front of the Prime Minister. Academic excellence and project-based learning. I love team working. I think even in the professional environment, I will not be able to work if it's not a team environment. I'm a team worker and I love working collaboratively, so that's my plan. A satellite phone.
Okay.
A boat.
Yeah, makes sense.
And a journal. Ooh, this one's hard. This one's hard as well because I've had many influences. But I think the first one I came across, I was just listening to Spotify Shuffle, whatever was coming on. Ariana Grande was the first one I listened to and I was like, oh, I like R&B. I really like R&B. So